EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play action. It's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well up. From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT take. 11 MT take. Dot.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. From left side, it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go, here we go.
First down,
Dot.
Burrow going to keep it running right. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Well, this defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals triumph, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
10 cycles. Set.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. The Patriots at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Blaster, 6. Red, yellow. Smash, red.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Miles Murphy. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 3rd and 20.
White. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And he will find Ridley on the left side. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out.
And now the rookie's free. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
Field, black. Red, cycle.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Patriots 3.
Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Let's go now. 43 rail. Slide through. Set.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Ready. Right. 97. Faster, faster.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Green jack. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
38. Claws red.
No gain on the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
11 MT. Stop.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown will work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Come on, set.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready.
And they'll run it here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
11. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7.
12. Stop.
Right back to Brown. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Stop.
3rd down, here's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Patriots 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, right.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Ready up.
2nd and 7.
Black Ultra. Hut.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
That is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
1-1, ready? 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
On 2, ready?
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
11,
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Bengals 21, Patriots 3.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Pats at the line, ready to go.
Switch.
1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ready.
From the
ready.
31, here's a second down and 9.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already.
Here we go.
But bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get
On first and 10, here's Brown. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Spike 60. 6. Mega. Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Rail. Yellow. Hut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Okay,
The
ready?
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
12. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a throw here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And quickly, they get to the line. 3rd and 2, now Burrow.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
On point, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Bengals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Patriots 3.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Ready?
Again, it's Stevenson.
And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Striker. Ready.
On the draw is Stevenson.
And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing just about on his own goal line. Rodgers on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
He's to the 15.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
2nd and 10.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This is taken at the 15. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Douglas, the man in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready, ready. Green Jack. Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So Big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Here we go, here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
11. 12.
Here's Burrow.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude.